channel. I talk about news and everything that matters to you guys. And so today's video, we're gonna talk about retirement and is it even possible in 2024, let alone going forward? Let's see. So I have a chart pulled up here. So, all right. So this is from smartasset.com. This is inflation calculator. So it says right here that $100 in 2004 will be worth $166 in 2024. Okay? This is an average inflation rate of 2.58% and a cumulative inflation rate of 66.08. See, they don't show that. The government doesn't show that, guys. They always talk about inflation rates 2 to 3% every year, year after year. They don't show the real inflation over a 10, 20-year period. It's 60. Look at that, 66.08% cumulative inflation rate, guys. You can see right here in the chart. Look at that. In 2005, it was $103, and then look, and then 115 in 2010, and then 2015 it was $125, 25% cumulative inflation rate. 2020, $137, 37% 0.02 inflation rate, and then in 2024, 66.08. Guys, look, that means that over the span of 2004, you see right here, in 2004, the dollar value will be $100. And then in 2010, it goes to 115. That $100 became 115. And then that same $100 in 2015 became $125. And then in 2020, it became $137. And in 2024, your $100 in 2004 became $166. A 66.08% cumulative inflation rate. Remember, guys, they tell you this number right here. Your inflation rate is 2.58% year after year. But they don't actually show you the cumulative inflation rate, which is 66.08%. This is the reason why people aren't able to retire. So let's go to another video that I have pulled up here. So this is Morris Invest from YouTube. Let's watch this.
Everything you've been told about retirement is a lie. Saving for retirement is impossible. What? I know. This is so countercultural. We're supposed to save for retirement, right? We've been told that since we were kids. But it's not true. Hear me out when I say this. You cannot save your way to retirement, nor can you save your way to wealth. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, he's right. I mean, you can't just save your way to wealth because at the end of the day, like you and I, if we work and we try to save our money, it's getting devalued. Literally, if you work a 9-to-5 job or you work by the hour, right, or salary, the government is printing money, and it is printing it at an exponential rate and just sends it overseas. That all creates inflation. And then you're working for the dollar, and in the meanwhile, the government's printing the dollar infinitely. Remember that, guys. If that doesn't motivate you to try to start another business or do other things, I don't know what will. But as far as retirement goes, I mean, you cannot depend on one income stream, Social Security at 65. That's ludicrous. So I have another video pulled up for you guys. Let's see here. All right, so this is the average income retirement for an American. So let's watch this.
So, average income in retirement, Social Security, $1,500 is the average Social Security. That's $18,529. So that's what a retired individual right now is getting on Social Security. Now, the average retirement account balance today.
So $1,544 is what the average Social Security check is today. How is anyone? That doesn't even cover rent, guys. I mean, think about it. Most of your major cities, to get somewhere nice, a 2-bedroom or even I've seen 1-bedrooms even going for like $1,200, $1,400 a month for 1-bedrooms, guys. Studios are like $1,200 a month now. It's crazy. So this $1,544 would barely even cover maybe a 2-bedroom. It wouldn't even cover. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't even cover a 3-bedroom apartment, let alone a house, guys. And if it did, it'd probably be in a not so good area. But like, I mean, rent's gone up so much that you think the Social Security check's going to actually save you. It's not. So you got to think about other ways to make money at the end of the day, guys. Let's keep watching.
Is $164,000. So if you take 6% of $164,000, that's $820 a month. So let's assume that this individual who's getting $1,500 in Social Security and has a $164,000 retirement account balance needs more retirement income. So in this scenario, they'd have $1,500 a month in Social Security income, $820 a month from their retirement account. So that would equal $2,364 as a single person per month, or if all else is double based on a married couple or a couple who's
So what he's saying is that to make the $1,544 work every month from Social Security, you could also have a retirement account, like a brokerage account, I guess, blue chip stocks that spit out, dividends every quarter or whatever. But you'd have to have $164,000 invested at a 6%, rate, and that would spit you out an additional $820 a month to boost up your Social Security. But again, who the heck who the average American has like $400 in savings? How are they saving $164,000? That's why this is kind of like malarkey. I feel like most people are like, honestly, there's gonna have to be another way for people to retire. Honestly, so let's go to another article I have here, guys. So this is by CBS News. This is only 1 in 5 workers nearing retirement is financially on track. It will come down to hard choices. So let's see what those hard choices are going to be. All right. So the rule of thumb for people who are 55 and have another decade of work before reaching their traditional retirement age of 65 age is to have already socked away about 8 times their salary in their retirement accounts. Do you hear that? Let me highlight this right here. Okay. 8 times their salary in their retirement accounts, guys. Who has that, guys? Who has that? I mean, really. But the median savings of today's 55-year-olds is just $50,000, far enough to fund a secure old age, according to a new study. Yeah, no kidding. The average 55-year-old has $50,000 in savings. How are they going to sock away 8 times their salary? In fact, only 1 in 5 people are 55 years old have $447,000 or more saved for retirement. Oh, nice. Or 8 times the average U.S. salary. Prudential Financial's 2024 Pulse of the American Retiree Survey found. Oh, nice. Yeah, just stack away $447,000 in cash. Nice. The average American has $400 in savings. How are they putting that? That's an astronomical number for most people, for like 99% of the people. How are they going to do that? It says right here that the new findings come as the oldest members of Generation X, or people born from between 1965 to 1980, are now entering their pre-retirement years, giving them a short period in which they can shore up their savings before stepping back from work. But many who are already lagging behind those savings milestones may end up unprepared, at least financially, for retirement, given that it would likely be difficult, if not impossible, to build a sizable nest egg in just a few years. Well, yeah, no kidding, guys. People aren't going to be able to retire in the United States. That's what I've been telling people. The cost keeps rising, and people's wages, I've showed you guys in other videos, people's wages continue to either flatline or they're like barely going up on average compared to everything else, guys. So in that prior article I showed you here, right here, look, let's see. You see that? That's the cumulative inflation since 2004 going up to 2024. Okay? Meaning your dollar has lost 66.08% of its value just in the last 20 years. Do you see that? your dollar has been devalued by 66.08%. That's what that means. That means that $100 in 2004 is $166 today. That's the equivalent. That means the dollar was devalued. Okay. So what does that mean? It means that people just aren't going to have enough to retire on, guys. That's what that means. People just aren't going to have the ability and the, capacity to be able to retire when they want to. It's going to have to come down to hard decisions. It's going to have to come down to people either, moving with family, living abroad, other things like that. So, yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, if you agree with this or not. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I appreciate it very much, guys. And I'll see you on the next one, all right? Peace out.